Good afternoon, everyone. So first of all, I would like to talk about AIB. So the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank is a multilateral development bank whose mission is to finance infrastructure for tomorrow, infrastructure with sustainability as its heart. So since we began our operation in 2016, our goal has been to unlock new capital and to invest in sustainable infrastructure in order to promote regional connectivity, to address climate change, as well as enable new technology. Having said that, I would like to emphasize that our commitment with sustainability involves three principles: environmentally sustainable, socially sustainable, as well as economically and financially sustainable. Now I would like to look, if we look what's going on or what's happening today in the sustainable financing sector, we see there is a big momentum to invest in green financing. In particular, multilateral development banks have a strong commitment to helping countries deliver on the goals of the Paris Agreement. In 2021, NDVs, the multilateral development banks, together provided more than 50 billion US dollars to low income and to middle income countries. Also, AIV, to show our commitment with the Paris alignment goals, we have recently announced that from July of this year, all our operations will be fully aligned with the goals of the Paris Agreement. So in this sector, when we see in transport that transport is responsible for more than 25% of the greenhouse emissions, we realize that railways is, we must invest in railways. Railways, it's the way to reverse these trends in the transport sector. But however, one cannot deny that transport railway sectors, it's very capital intensive, and sometimes revenues cannot cover the initial investment. So there is a funding gap. So in this point, I think that AIV or other multilateral banks have a crucial role to when it comes to funding gap. We can bring financing to reduce this funding gap, and we can help to mobilize private sector capital. At the AIV, the railway sector is a priority for us. Just to give you some ideas, if we look our total transport projects, we see that about more than 25% of our projects are railways or metro projects. And in terms of financing, we can see that more than 45% of our investment in the transport sector is dedicated to the railway sectors. So we are improving urban mobility in several cities in the world, construction metros, for example, in Alexandria with the European Investment Bank, and we are also financing the construction of rapid transit connectivity railways in India and other countries in the world. However, I would like to highlight here to conclude my intervention that to ensure that what we do is impactful. So we, as a multilateral development bank, we are well positioned to finance the transition to a lower carbon and to a more efficient transport system. We need to make sure that our investments are impactful. So to link what we were saying this morning, indicators are very important for us, because when we decide what can we finance, we will always look at the objective of the project, what are the objectives of our project, and what will be the outcomes. So what will be the impact. So in linking with our conversation of this morning, I think that we can collaborate together to better establish a framework that allows us to measure the impacts of when we're talking about sustainable financing in the railway sector.